they're cutting back on the comedy so much. They're leaving it to one person, at least for this trailer teaser that they're showing. It seems only Red Guardian is the one who's the comic relief. Everybody else seems pretty about their business right now. And if they could hold it to that, I think that would work for it. Because you definitely need some sort of levity. But if everybody's being that becomes silly at that point. So I'm hoping they're sticking to that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And even then with the humor with Red Guardian, they're not making David Harbour real goofy or anything. He's just funny. He ain't being wacky, Well, he would have out using dishwashing.
Dishwashing teeth. I love that. That's grimy. This guy's been to jail.
A big birthday gift for me, because my birthday's next month. Mm-hmm. A big birthday gift for me is if you came out to see the 1-year anniversary of me doing sit-down comedy at the Broadway Comedy Club. Going to be back in the Red Room September 27th. Oz will join me later as we just sit down and just lollygag with the audience. And then we're going to have all of you up for open mic. And that show, again, is going to be 9 p.m. at the Broadway Comedy Club. That's a Friday. Get your tickets now by going over to BroadwayComedyClub.com. So Marvel put out today a teaser for the Thunderbolts. A teaser that is longer than some trailers out there, man. They talking about we teasing. Oz, do you remember when teasers used to be 30 seconds and half of those 30 seconds just used to be the title on the screen?
Yeah, or some music playing and that's it.
Yeah, they play some music and then they'd have a silhouette come out and they put the title on the screen and be like, oh shit, y'all playing with my balls right now. You teasing me, you're teasing me.
Now that's a good tease.
Apparently the meaning of a teaser has changed, man. The definition of a teaser means longer than a trailer now. A trailer is on average, about 2 hours?
2.5 minutes?
Well, with the way things are going, it will be 2 hours. They're about 2.5 minutes, right?
Oh, yeah. That's
If
what
that.
the trailer should be.
For this teaser right here, Marvel said, you know what? We don't want to reveal too much. We don't want to, it's a teaser after all. Trailer's what? 2.5 minutes? For this teaser, put an extra minute on there. People, this is, look at this. This is 3 minutes, 24 seconds.
Damn.
Teasing, by the way. Jay, not showing you everything, just giving you a little hint of what's happening here and there.
You shouldn't be able to pause a teaser and come back and continue watching it.
No.
You shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, it should just be like a moving poster or something.
Exactly. Exactly.
I shouldn't pause a teaser.
A teaser should not be a short film at this point. But hey, that's the age we're living in right now, when nobody knows the definition of a goddamn thing around here. But I don't know. The other way of looking at this, Oz, dear Julian, maybe this movie would be so jam-packed with everything that to tease, they have to be over 3 minutes. This movie might be 4 hours long. We don't know.
There are a lot of characters in this movie.
There are a lot of characters. There's a lot of things for these characters to do in this movie. So maybe this movie is so jam-packed with stuff that they had to make a so-called teaser over 3 minutes if they want to do it right.
Uncircumcised teaser. Love it.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
That extra skin on there.
Yes.
Kept the tip.
Left the skin on, boy. For flavor. So let's go ahead and see. This is, of course, the Thunderbolts. This has been, let's just go ahead and call it what it is. This has been touted as Marvel's Suicide Squad because this is a bunch of anti-heroes and damn near villains getting together to fight something that's more evil than they are. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I just laughed using this word. This teaser for the Thunderbolts, and we will come back to give you our impressions, right?
You feel fulfilled?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so full.
so filled.
Did David Harbour just say, just give up the Russian accent right there? Did you?
I hear it.
Did you hear? Okay.
It was slight.
It was, oh yeah, it was very light.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so full, so filled.
He sounded like David Harbour.
I has
Strange.
a little bit of fluctuation.
Okay, that's Russian right there.
Duh.
Right there, that was the damn sheriff from Stranger Things right there.
Yeah, I'm fluctuating out there.
But why do you ask this? What brings you here?
Look at you. So adorable.
Some nice touches in this trailer, first of all, that had me laughing, man. I love it that, and this makes sense to me. I love Bucky pulling his arm out the dishwasher, man. I mean, that's practical, man. You know, I was like, I'm not even laughing at that. I respect that right there. I'm gonna ask you guys what you think about this, but I'm gonna tell you, my opinion hasn't changed when it comes to Marvel movies, especially Marvel shows right now. But Marvel movies, you know, I don't get as hyped up as I used to be. And I'm not one of those people who's looking at this and saying, "Oh, Marvel ain't what they used to be," or "Marvel's sucking right now." You know, I'm not saying that. It's just, you know, after some lackluster films for me, in my opinion, I have not been. I've been reasonable with my expectations. But I think one of the promising things with this is that you have characters that were in movies that were not very good, or the characters weren't given a chance to really show their potential. And then you got some characters returning that I really like Wyatt Russell as a U.S. agent, but you know, got characters like Ghost, which I don't know if they did a whole. I don't think they gave that character a lot to do.
Were they in a TV show?
Oh, what's that?
Were they in the Hawkeye show, or is that Florence Pugh's character?
Florence Pugh was in the Hawkeye show.
Yeah.
Ghost was in Ant-Man, and U.S. Agent was in.
That's right.
Yeah, and U.S. Agent was in
Falcon Winter Soldier.
Which I liked.
Yeah, I did like that too. And I like U.S. Agent. I think U.S. Agent is a great character. I liked Falcon and Winter Soldier. I thought that show was really good.
Me too.
And I thought Wyatt Russell was a great character, a great villain with some depth to them. Ghost, I thought they could do a little bit more with, and especially Taskmaster. Taskmaster is a character that I was like, okay. I was probably a little more lenient on Black Widow than a lot of people, but I don't think Taskmaster was a great villain. And Florence Pugh, who was also, you know, we saw her in Black Widow, and then we saw her in the Hawkeye show.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I thought, you know what? So, giving these characters their own playground to go in and do their thing, I think you know, if the movie's good, we'll be able to do more with these characters and redeem some of them and actually build on some of the characters that I did like. And also, you know, the introduction of some new characters. We just saw Bill Pullman's son right here. What's his name? Lewis Pullman.
Lewis.
Hey, listen, I'm the one that's bad with names. Now, come on, you don't steal my thunder, man. You know?
The W threw me off.
Who a lot of people looked at this and said, "Damn, did they de-age Bill Pullman and put him in this movie right here?" This is his son This dude looks just like his dad, man. Look at this.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Isn't that's crazy, right?
That's
I don't
cool,
think
man.
there was a mom involved. I think they just grew that dude in a tube right there.
Damn, I never wanted more a prequel to Independence Day about how the president became president.
Man, they can make any movie that had Bill Pullman in there and make a prequel.
Yep.
You know how much money you can save now with just putting his ass in there?
Yep.
Y'all need to make Serpent and the Rainbow, Independence Day, a prequel. Y'all need to make all that shit with this kid right here. Lewis Pullman's going to be the character of Sentry. And that's somebody I'm looking forward to. That's Marvel's version of Superman. He has the power of 1,000 suns, right?
Yes, like from what I saw online is that he was a junkie who broke into a lab or something, and they were working on a super Captain America potion. And it was supposed to be like 1,000 times more effective. And he just was looking for a fix, and he shot up with it, and this is the result.
Really? So it was a character looking for drugs?
Yes.
And that's how he got his powers?
Yeah, that's what it said on Film Slash.
That's crazy.
It's an interesting twist on the Superman character for sure. And pretty dark for Marvel.
So it's not like Superman was from Krypton. Superman was from Crackton. Like I said, man, I think that something like this appeals to me more than the TV shows because, it feels like they're getting back into stuff that feels a little grittier, not trying to be as funny or colorful as some of the stuff we've seen. But of course, they did that with Secret Invasion, and we know how that worked out. So, who knows? But I don't know. That's just my impressions of it. I want to get that out the way so I could leave it to y'all, man. Oz, what you feeling on this, man?
Oh man, listen, like yourself, and I've been saying this from and the game. I have not been looking forward to any type of Marvel thing at all. Not hating, but that fervor and that kind of like, oh shit, anticipation, that's gone. I see it just as a movie. And with that said, this looks interesting. It actually looks pretty fun. All those characters separately, I always thought there was something interesting about all of them. And to see them now, this teaser, it actually served a good purpose to show these guys as different as their characters. And it looks like they will be getting more screen time and fleshing themselves out a little bit more as opposed to whatever they were doing in the other movies that they were in, especially Ghost and Taskmaster. I'm interested to see, how they flesh them out some more. They seem like a fun group. Like I said, it just looked like it's a fun movie. I like Bucky, like he's going back to his Winter Soldier days, not saying much, just looking pissed off at everything.
So that could be with Bucky, I think, because everybody's like, I read some things with people, they said, oh shit, Bucky's back. Bucky he ain't learned a goddamn thing. He's back to being,
he's pissed.
Yeah, he's pissed. He's back to being an asshole now. But I don't know, is this the case? And neither one, one of you can tell me. Because a lot of people think that Bucky's gone bad again.
No.
I don't think Bucky's gone bad. I think Bucky's still good, and that's why he's chasing these people, because he's chasing a bunch of villains. He's trying to stop them.
From what I've heard, he's the leader, but I don't know much about the Thunderbolts.
See, I don't know. I heard that he's a leader too, but I get the feeling that, and y'all can tell me, he's out to stop them, or thinking that maybe they're bad, and he ends up like leading them later.
That's the thing, is people don't know what this is going to lead to yet. And that's what the only thing I was really able to dig into about this trailer is that asterisk at the end of it, which is talking about what is this team. And there's speculation, just going through the options, there's speculation that the asterisk is just there because it's going to be the new Avengers or something like that. Or like the Dark New Avengers. I think that's what it's called. Okay. Or that it's like actually a plan made by General Ross. That it's an asterisk there to be like, it's actually a trap. Okay. So it's bringing them together to kill them.
So it might be, the asterisk is there teasing some sort of spin that we don't know yet.
Exactly.
And that's kind of cool.
That's actually, the asterisk is a placeholder.
Mm-hmm. That's actually cool that you were getting teased a twist before you see the movie. Mm-hmm. A lot of movies, they don't do that.
And David Harbour's the only one who spoke up about it, and he was like, "Yeah, they did that afterwards. Someone just thought it was cool, and we did it."
That's actually pretty cool. You don't have that's probably what they mean by teaser. Mm-hmm. It's not no. This shit is a trailer. All right, this is more than the average trailer. It's over 3 minutes long. Mm-hmm. Maybe the teaser is that asterisk at the end right there, and it's that ding. I like that. You know what? I'm gonna give you a chance to do that again. Since you did that so well. Go do your thing. Ding! Oh man, you did it too early. When you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Ding! There it is.
You fucking paused it, didn't you?
I know, man. I did not set you up. I promise you. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do you like that. I'm an asshole, man. I'm an anti-hero and a villain, but I would not do you like that.
Stick your arm in the dishwasher. It's not good kitchen humor, though. I was gonna say when he was brushing his teeth with the what's it called, the dish soap.
Yeah. No, I thought that was cool. No, maybe that's the teaser. The teaser is the asterisk that we have right there, teasing some kind of twist that of course we don't know what's going to happen yet, but it's getting us ready for it and getting us the anticipation for it. So I'm like, you yourself, you've given us some nice details right there of things that you heard and read. What's your impression of the let's just call it a trailer?
Well, I think it actually has an interesting look to it. I think that there's a bit of nuance to this filmmaking. It doesn't look like your run-of-the-mill Marvel movie to me. It looks a little bit more, it looks grounded. I don't think it will be, but it has that look of being a little bit more gritty to it.
I think Marvel's probably trying to, listen, who knows, because it takes years to make these movies. So these things could have been in play long before they would do something I'm about to suggest. But it feels like Marvel might be, or maybe it's a coincidence, the complaints have been these movies are so colorful. The Ant-Man movies, the TV shows. I mean, we just have Agatha out. That's very colorful. And now we got that Captain America movie with the Falcon that's coming out, who is now Captain America. And then you have this, and you're right. It's not as colorful or bright as a lot of these other movies are, Marvel movies. I wonder if they're actively taking, the advice or feedback or the complaints of some people and pulling back from that bright color scheme, at least for some movies now.
Yeah, probably they're bringing an interesting tone to it, and even though it's making me think of the bad Suicide Squad movie, because that's inevitable. I think the song is the reason of that. It's making its own path more than some of their other movies.
It looks like a more grounded version of that Suicide Squad, the first one.
Deadshot shoots people. He's a crocodile and he eats people.
Sorry.
And it actually looks like the trailer we just saw right here, but if y'all remember, they actually there was a request from the studio to make the movie more colorful and to make it more fun.
Yeah.
And that's when you got all the colorful graphics and everything and whatnot. So it looks like they, the little more restrained version of the original Suicide Squad. But,
absolutely.
But what they're doing also, it seems though, they're cutting back on the comedy so much. They're leaving it to one person, at least for this trailer teaser that they're showing. It seems only the Red Guardian is the one who's the comic relief. Everybody else seems pretty about their business right now. And if they could hold it to that, I think that would work for it. Because you definitely need some sort of levity. But if everybody's being that becomes silly at that point. So I'm hoping they're sticking to that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And even then with the humor with Red Guardian, they're not making David Harbour real goofy or anything. He's just funny. He ain't being wacky, Well, he would have out using dishwasher.
Dishwasher teeth. I love that. That's grimy. This guy's been to jail.
Why does your mouth smell like a dishwasher?
Lemony fresh, huh?
So you think his humor is a little more goofy, sillier?
Oh, well, listen, it is funny and it's out there. But if he's the only one doing it, I'm cool with that. But if everybody wants to join on the act, that's when it gets silly. I know Bucky pulling his arm out of the dishwasher could be goofy, but the fact that he's playing it straight, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
As opposed to, hey, who put my arm in this dishwasher? I'll get you. No, he's like, fuck it.
Falcon?
Yeah. He's like, fuck it. I can clean this thing and he's gone. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm in. I definitely want to check it out. Like I said, it looks fun. And it reminds me of some of the older, like Winter Soldier, in that vein, with the color palette and, just the action that they're showing. And everybody's looking serious. You know what I mean? Look like shit is about to go down here.
Oh, yeah. No,
so I'm curious.
Yeah. I feel bad whoever's on the other end of the elevator right there because they about to beat the shit out of somebody right now.
Yeah, like shit.
Yeah.
What floor they had to go to?
Between something like Black Widow, which was all right, wasn't great.
Yeah, it was all right.
It's all right. And then something that was, if you ask me, was a failure, like Secret Invasion.
Thor.
No, not Thor. Thor was funny. I'm talking about the more serious movies. Like
supposed to be serious. Gotcha.
Like Black Widow and Secret Invasion, which was a show. Yeah. Those things where they looked great in the trailers. And I'm saying, Black Widow a little bit of a letdown. Secret Invasion didn't even finish it. I didn't like it that much. So
that wasn't good.
So I temper my expectations for something like this, even though it looks really great. But here's hoping, man. I think expectations low. But I think it shows more promise in some of the stuff that we have been getting with Marvel, lately. So
we've got way worse.
I'll tell you, I will go to the theater and watch this. I will.
Really?
Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, because you hold back and you're like, man, I can wait.
Yeah, I can wait. But this looks fun to me. It looks really, really fun. So I want to check it out.
Yeah. Somebody said the outfits look good. If you notice, they've muted the colors so much the outfits aren't even that colorful. U.S. Agent, his outfit was way more bright in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Man, that guy's depressed. He doesn't clean his clothes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they're all dirty.
All of them smell like shit right now.
I didn't even think about that, but it looks like the old X-Men movies in a way, where they have just dark leather.
Yeah. It's like when, during that period where they tried to make a lot of superhero movies darker and they muted everybody's colors. So, yeah, somebody said they dirty as hell. Yeah,
that's why Florence Pugh is always on to the side.
Yeah, y'all stink.
Even her hair looks greasy, though.
All of them nasty.
A bunch of goddamn pig pens.
Yeah, all of them that just came from Burning Man or something. Hanging out in the desert for a week, smell like shit.
Man, look, is he wearing Crocs back there?
Man, he got on socks and flip flops. Those might be Crocs.
Who's that? Red Guardian?
Red Guardian.
Oh,
yeah, he still got his socks on. And he's out there wearing house shoes.
He's got like Santa Claus feet there or something.
That fool got dressed up and forgot to put his shoes on.
Why is he standing like that? I wonder if that's going to be a thing.
Because he's the one that stinks the most. They made his ass stand back there. Take your fuck ass in the back. Yeah. All right. So I don't know. I don't ever like to say I look forward to something now from Marvel, but I am looking forward to this a little bit. If nothing else, out of curiosity, what they do with it.
It's definitely driving it, the curiosity factor. So,
no, definitely.
So see how this all plays out.
Yeah, we will. And let's see here.
I did see that Agatha. I don't like it because of one thing.
Yes, sir.
And I hate when they do that, when they have a character that's so powerful. And the only way they are able to be stopped is when they stop themselves. And this was stupid. You're here to do one thing, and here it is right in front of you. No, I'm going to wait. I'm like, all right, here, this is stupid. That's bad writing. I think that's bad writing.
I have not watched Agatha yet, and to be honest with you, that is something that, I'm so not excited about Marvel stuff these days. I don't even want to watch Agatha, to be honest with you. And I have nothing against it. It's really, really bad because Agatha ain't done nothing to me.
No, not at all.
Agatha is cool. I think the show looks like it could be fun. It's just like I got shit to do, and I'm just not excited for this.
Agatha all along, more like you waited too long. Get out of here.
That is very true. You got to keep in mind that Agatha was being made right off the cusp of WandaVision. And this is when everybody was excited about the multiverse stuff, and everybody was excited about where these shows were going to lead to, how they would connect with the movies. And 3 or 4 flops later, and TV shows we can't even remember or just don't give a shit about. Now that Agatha's out there, and I think they just made it and just kind of like, well, we did it, so we got to put it out there.
Yeah, I mean, hindsight's always 2020, but what they should have done is Agatha all along should have been a secret project that they finished, and then when WandaVision was done, they should have just shadow dropped that, and people would have ate that up.
Yeah, and this will probably be in my review, but I think one of the things that I like about this that I've been hearing is that, this is not leading to some bigger thing. You can just watch this for the show that is self-contained.
Supposedly, this is a part 2 of a trilogy where WandaVision was the first one, it's Agatha All Along is the second, and Vision Quest is the third part of this trilogy.
Okay. All right.
So take that as you will.
I will take that as I will.
I will not.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah, well, there you go. This man has better things to do out there. I'm just now realizing what you said. You said Bill Pullman's son. You thought his name was Will.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Bill and Will. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, Bill and Will.
Sounds great.
The Bill and Will show.
Hey, at it again. Oh, Bill and Will. At it again.
Bill and Will. Billy and Willie. At it again.
What'll they do this week?
Colby says, the reason why I'm excited for Thunderbolts. This would be interesting. Let's hear it, sir. G. Colby, why are you interested in Thunderbolts? He says, Thunderbolts a part of the reason I'm excited for this is because the creative team behind the Netflix series Beef, which I love, worked on this with Jake Schreier, who directed some episodes, directing the movie with Beef creator Lee Sung Jin, and one of the writers, Joanna Kahlo, who also wrote on shows like The Bear. A part of the writing team. This is not in the most grammatical, the best grammatical form right here, so I'm stumbling over.
We getting through it. We getting through it.
All right, I'll try my best. Yeah, let me see here. And reading this email is like getting run over by this damn robot. But he says here that let me see. This explains why Stephen Yeun was originally going to play Sentry before they replaced him with Louis Pullman. He says, I'm not as harsh on most of the post-Endgame projects like the majority of people out there, as I do think the quality has been more hit or miss with wins here and there. So I am cautious like you guys, but I like the trailer overall. And hopefully with this, Brave New World and Fantastic Four coming out next year, Marvel can get back on track to more consistent quality in at least phase 3. Well, you know what? Considering that a lot of stumbles could have happened because of COVID, and then we had the whole Jonathan Majors thing, and and the writers' strike and all this kind of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of things that probably threw Marvel off track. So, now that they've had a lot to think about and they learned a few things, I agree with you. Maybe phase 3 is the place to be. I don't know, Oz, what do you think?
Well, again, like I said, this one looks fun. So I haven't been really looking for anything that much. I wasn't Deadpool and Wolverine. It was on my radar, and the only reason I would have waited for that to come to streaming. Actually, the only reason I did not is because I didn't want to get spoiled because I knew it was going to be a bunch of cameos. I wanted to see it before I got spoiled. That's the only reason why I went to the theater to see it. This Thunderbolts one, because it looks so fun, and because a lot of the characters that are there, I enjoyed them when I saw them originally, and I wanted to see more of them. They're back here. And again, it doesn't, from the trailer, it doesn't look as funny, hee-hee-ha-ha like the other ones were. And I want to see more of that type of earnestness and seriousness from some of these characters. So that's the only reason I'm looking forward to see if they follow through with that. So I'm in for this.
Nice.
May I comment on
Yeah, sure.
I didn't know that the people involved with Beef were working on it, but that's a good sign because Beef is about a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
And they're about people who are jerks.
Yeah,
and they do stupid, silly things like piss on people's floors, you know, or maybe put stuff in the dishwasher that they shouldn't.
True. That is true.
That's a really good sign.
If y'all haven't seen Beef, it's a Netflix show. It's great. So yeah, I agree with you, Julian. If if this is the same creators, some of the people involved with that, that is a very good sign.
Yes.
Well, you made it to the end of the video. That must mean you really like what we do. So if you do, check out these other videos just like this one. Check out our other YouTube channels and subscribe to join our wonderful Toasty community. And as always, stay toasty.